Did you know that Russia invaded the Ukraine, dude?
I watched it all week long.
I know.
Like a freak.
You said it about 20 times last night.
The only time I watched the news was on fucking shit.
Oh.
Can you mute till you're done? Can't be clicking on Eric Stamper when you're fucking. Can't be clicking on Eric Stamper when you're fucking.
Big E stamp. Justin Skew.
Take a little look ski here at ah fuck, I don't want to go dead chart. Our good rivals over here. They got Kyler Murray and he's not afraid to act like a fool and all mad.
Oh, this is the team that gives you fits.
Yeah. Kareem Hunt.
I forgot all about this.
Deebo Samuel, Devontae Parker, those two guys play out of their skull against.
Devontae Parker, he's the guy that...
Yeah, he catches those balls that they throw up like every time. Back to Yari, superstar left tackle. They got a good line, that's the thing. It's hard to fucking stop that team. JJ Watt still wreaking havoc. Cameron Hayward on the other side.
At 34, he's a 92.
Iodonis with 98 strength and 90 awareness.
Iodonis. Yeah.
The Penn State great freak show. Odafe Owa.
Oh wow.
Also known as Jason.
Oh man. Jason.
That was his name in college, Jason Owa. He changed it.
Oh wow.
Big old Duffy.
Yeah, as soon as he got that money, he was a different guy.
That's a good roster too. The Saints and Vikings will be right there at the end, I guarantee it. Big old Sunday night prime. Yeah.
Prime tizzle. Falcons rolling into New Orleans, Griselda on the scale and all. They got that fish ski.
He's got escape artist, Murray. That's insane. That's like the real expensive.
Pants and the red socks. That's unreal.
That's gonna look good in the dome against their color.
Thought you were gonna bust out the red helmets too.
It's never too late there, Jimmy. Never too late.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Call me peanut butter fucking.
Against AGU, that'd be sick.
Go with the 89 Johns. I'll put that in my tags too. That would bring in some Philly folk.
Johns.
John. You're on the John right now.
They call me John fucking
Potty.
intestine butter. Johnny Intestines.
Instead of John Gotti, you're John Potty.
Oh, like John Crotty. You know John Crotty? Crotty Kid.
In this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. And, CD, this is a passing league. I don't think you would argue that thought. But our ball game here features a couple of teams with strong offensive lines that really like to work the ground game.
I just should have fucking raggy on me right now.
People in the league who's saying that it's becoming a little bit of a lost art in the NFL, the ability to run the football. And we've heard from defensive coordinators who tell us that they play the pass first. That's not something you normally hear. But these two offenses, they're true to who they are. Both ranked in the top 5 in terms of
Kevin James still coaching the Saints.
They're going to use those massive offensive lines to try and wear down these defenses.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips.
It's my girl's Friday today.
And no chance to get away as they get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Women always have schedules like that. It's fucking insane.
Right?
Have off Monday and Tuesday while the rest of the world's fucking in a normal schedule.
Yeah.
I would hate that, man. I'm just Sunday. That's just sacrilegious.
We knew they were phenomenal, arm top notch, but now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays. And what a nice example there of a tight end.
Tomorrow's our fucking Monday.
This way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that.
Well, I'm only working 3 days this week.
Indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And I'm out.
Now Murray off play action.
What a throw, man.
Yeah, ask Dave if he's got any coverage.
Second down.
Yeah, that receiver is my 5th round pick, the Rams poach. You're going to play them next, aren't you? You might see him. You're going to say, who's Larry Spriggs, man?
Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What position are you playing?
Receiver.
Okay. What's his overall?
Let's go. Childers, last year's 1st round pick with the interception.
Great field position to start out. Leading him out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen.
No way.
When Kellen Mond left College Station, he held most of Texas.
You had a pick already? I'm wiping my ass. I can't even see. Sorry, folks. Wipe my ass with $100 bills right now.
That's the man from Diesel Gaming Network speaking, folks. Make sure you follow his channel for more entertainment.
$100 bills going right in the toilet.
They'll run. This is Jonathan.
You sure about it?
Make that nice and clear for people.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up
All the fine.
For the boys.
They were stopping behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Had to drop the deucer.
I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing wrong.
What's the score of that basketball game right now?
It's over. Beat him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's over, but it's we won for sure.
It's over now.
Gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
You guys are celebrating with that song, huh?
Nice throw. The old zip recruiter. That turd sounds like he's putting up a fight.
Dude, that dude didn't want to
Fucking spinning around the rim.
Kobe.
Thing got eyeballs. I just lost to whoever was in there. Just bounced after that one. We gotta be able to hit that, man. Fuck.
Little turd burger.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong on that.
So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Mon looks to throw.
There you go.
Reception here by Rose. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Beautiful throw right there.
Alrighty.
Down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
I gotta try to get a better lead tonight. I'll probably be whacked by 5 o'clock.
You'll be juiced knowing that tomorrow's your Wednesday, really.
That's true.
That's the way you gotta look at it. Your Wednesday, your real Wednesday's gonna drag like a motherfucker at work. Just knowing. That's how it always was for me.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center, and he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what can result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself.
Kareem Hunt coming off a 23 for a $148 and 2 score game. Week 1.
Wow.
Cleveland wins 42-37. Gotta love it.
We saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray.
We're taking a big old trip.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll come for a loss of a yard. Well, this defense for the Falcons.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go smoke real quick.
In the season-opening victory.
Yeah.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And this
Wow.
one is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, the former star at nearby LSU, Patrick Peterson. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was...
It was for a massive campaign.
It's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Oh, that's why I went in my fucking bedroom.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It certainly feels like they're more stars at the tight end position than they were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because
How you like him on?
Defense and guys
Not bad.
want to be involved.
Work in progress,
they can
but
be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running,
I just got to realize he's not,
and some toughness to go across the
like, I got to be real technical with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a
Try to play hero ball with him, or that's when you're going to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Running left is Sermon.
I cannot truck anyone, man. Fuck. Even in preseason, I haven't been able to truck nobody.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside.
I wonder if this play works. We called it one time, so ever.
Here's 1st and 10
3 years.
at the 43. Off the play fake, Mon. Eluding the pressure.
Oh.
Right. Now he's going to throw deep right.
Oh.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Unreal.
Here's where it really pays off.
Wow.
What a throw, too.
That was one of the best throws there. Gave him a shot.
I knew I had to control where that I was getting picked.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints 12-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Off the option, it's Sermon. Powers through him.
There we go.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming play drive, and it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Tool the Tin Man, Taylor.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within the division, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra injury. I would agree with that totally because division games
can you not? I just don't want to get copyright bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Murray. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Oh, no way.
And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over.
Is that a real fumble?
At the 30-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the draw is Sermon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the
nice
defense
push. That's nice blocking.
For someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Offensive line is looking pretty decent.
Not too bad.
Solid, yeah, not too bad.
They're opening holes in the running game, which I was concerned about.
Yeah, just enough to make a move and get through.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Oh, fuck. What a play by him.
Picked off at the 11.
I actually thought I had that.
To his own 17-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play.
No, he's getting hit. Made it flutter a little bit.
Same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be in for a long ball game.
Fuck. We got to at least walk away with 3 there.
Offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And running the jet sweep here to Parker. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Wow, the Texans must be brutal. They lost 35-3 to the Panthers. They scored 9 points, and they're getting hammered.
Even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That's the team to try to trade with.
5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt.
Next couple
he's
years.
taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Murray's throw into the hands of Boyle here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. To throw again on second down. Murray, man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray.
Oh, you good.
Completes it to Samuel. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
God damn it, they have me in a bad
The
defense.
Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Now Murray.
No
Catch
way.
made by Fulgham. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw
Jump that shit, man. Just sit behind him the entire time.
Timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now Murray again. He's going to go
No
up top for
way.
the
No way.
end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these
How
last
do you
couple of
escape
weeks.
Oh, that's
that?
a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Why did he come running up?
And he doesn't quite make it.
Gotta be shitting me.
Within an eyelash, dropped at the 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Murray to air it out again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Those are scary.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with him.
Jesus.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Raiders lost 42-35 to the Jets.
What'd they do week 1?
I don't know. I think they lost.
Yeah.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal.
That's why you can't turn the ball over. They're going in for points. Whole new ball game now, folks.
The entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And he will find his man Ruggs.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job.
Ooh, look at that throw.
Camera shot. Love when you see the grass
Beautiful.
or the field turn, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
We always talk
Oh,
about
he let him up the field, too.
Yeah, and I bulleted it like I always do. I was surprised he let him like exactly how I wanted it.
Nicely, what a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Mond looks to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 33. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we
Where's your game against the Rams on the road?
For Jonathan Coach and our EA Sports
Dope setting, colors,
Take it away, Coach.
All right,
combination
We'll
possibility.
get back to you and Charles in a minute, but first,
Yeah.
give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And they were winners in that one over
5
visiting
touchdowns
Raiders.
for Baker, and they lost.
Marquise Brown, over 200 yards receiving with
Wow, look at
touchdown
Marquise
grabs.
Brown. Puta.
And one
Maggie.
final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the LA
Wow.
Chargers and the
Raiders.
Buffalo Bills.
Daniel Jones.
Next, a look at the next-gen stats in that 1st half for the Falcons. And the
Chargers,
ground game has been a
Bills.
big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Meanwhile, for the Saints, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things...
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the 2nd half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back.
Let's go,
to
El.
Brandon
We need a good
and
drive.
Charles.
All right, Coach.
Why is there no
thank
return
you.
middle,
Welcome
man?
everyone back for quarter
The
number
fuck?
3.
That's fucking pisses me. How's that ever
The
happen?
Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And some
That's
good
exactly what
special
happens, too.
teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Falcons
Ooh,
ready
Vikings
to go
lost
back
again.
to work to start
Tough
the
one.
third quarter.
Let's go, JT. This is your half.
16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin.
Oh, what a juke. I didn't have to juke.
Down around the 16 or 17. Had
Fuck.
a nice move, but couldn't free much space. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 17, Mon. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Let's go. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 1st down, Stamper. And they're able to
Oh,
get
watch
this
Nelson on that play.
35.
He just speared that safety.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Mon now off of play action. He finds his man, complete. That's Chavez. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh.
Here's 2nd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Chavez. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Tight.
Here's Mon. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target, Beckham. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense, getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice Nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
All right.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards.
Watching the game, just chilling on my phone.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught
Looking at all the news.
on the field, the sidelines can become the 12th defender.
I gotta be able to jump that shit.
Advantage on that play.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Murray. Gets this to
I bet.
His running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
unbelievable.
territory.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him any way they can. And that time they pick up the 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
He's made about 6 throws like that one right there, where these guys are just like posted up in man cover. Catch it every time.
Out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks
got me a Dr. Pepper and some waffle throw.
I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change
I said, don't sass me.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Somebody got to fumble one of these fucking hits. One time for me. Squaring people up.
Here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
A lot of like overthrows that where he throws it away.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
What I hear.
wild, didn't it?
Tried to do that all day, including last time. It's like the first time it happened.
That's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched.
You miss that too, they're gone.
Made some adjustments. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
I need to drive.
It does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Taken at the goal line. And good
God,
coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're
What a
the lead.
throw.
They continue to try and push
This guy's a magician. What a pass.
Appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon.
You're making some great throws.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mon. Throw left side complete. That's Chavez. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they go play action here. Mon. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Taylor.
It was there if we got through there.
As they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the ball. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Mond out of the shotgun. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Mond. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Henry Ruggs, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
That felt good.
But that makes this a ball game. And you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So
long drives on offense helping my defense stay fresh.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
One stop, D. We gotta get pressure on this guy. We can't get close to him.
Going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
They send a little fucking heater at him.
Set to take over. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time.
We called Max Sting 3 one time in our life. We'll probably never call it again after this play.
The field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
This fucking guy.
Comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot.
Let's call him Harry Houdini, dude.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Look at that throw.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops it behind the line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They stay on the ground again. It's
the first round pick rookie. What a play. Ladarius Oliver, the former USC Trojan.
With a 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running.
Yeah!
Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
What a stop.
They really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check
Great
out
play.
of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. On the option to give to Sermon here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no
Hell of a throw.
And before this drive
right there.
it's 4th
Put it right in the bread basket.
Forced to punt on 4th.
Come on.
Oh, no. That's rare.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Murray now on 1st down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray.
Oh, my.
And his throw's
Never seen that happen before.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown.
I got the dive of the tackle.
So many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Okay.
He's got it to Fulgham. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there.
Oh, my God. That
It's a
is.
huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Sammy Robertson. Oh, Boston College.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing again, Murray.
I've never got bumped so much when I'm trying to cover somebody in this game from like other routes. Then I don't know. That must be new. I don't remember ever getting bumped as much as this. Trying to cover shit.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. A tackle almost on the spot.
True.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, catch made by Fulgham. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2 minutes left to play in this football game.
Come on, D.
On EA Sports.
Sacks. Fumble. Pick. Something.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Swings this out for Hunt. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Snags it for the pick. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this
Pat
one.
Patterson.
The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game.
Robertson should have cleaned Fulgham's clock right there as soon as I picked
out
it.
of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be a nice long run right here for a TV. It was the best to finish the game. Or a long pass with your new quarterback.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Third down from the gun, it's Mond. It's caught by OBJ. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 72 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
Oh, range by the safety.
2nd and 10.
Wow. That was.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra run.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative in football. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's
nice.
a little extra on top.
Great win.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Atlanta, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
I'm gonna grab my clothes real quick out of the laundry.
Next week to take on the Jacksonville Jags. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.